Yep. Yo, yo. We live. Hey, it don't matter. We live, man. It don't matter. I gotta get going. We live. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let me get these. Okay. Let's get the people in here. Here it is. I'm gonna put a date on there. I didn't put a date. Hold on. No, not yet. You don't have to do that one yet. I'm just getting this one. We're broadcasting live. Just trying to get the link. Trying to get the link for my people with no social media. There it is. Let's get this going. Hold up. Copy the link. Get the link for my. Oh yeah, right here. 9 people here. Here's the link. Link, tune in now. Yep, not yet, buddy, not yet. So that's that. So we'll go to Facebook. Let's see. We'll go live on here. So I'll just sit in here. She can sit. Let's see what we got. Let's get. I want to do. We'll just go. What do I usually do with this? Go to my post.
You do live too on that thing.
Yeah, I like this.
You're not on, right?
Nah, I'm on the YouTube. I ain't got no. I done sent the link out. All right, so how do I want to label this? Let's label this. Let's go live. Let's go. Let's see. What's it called? The Birth of a Nation.
That coming?
Yeah, Cookie's supposed to be coming.
Sure.
I don't know. She's overslept or something. But we can't wait. We got to rock and roll. You dig? Yes, sir. This must not be what I used last time. Yo, yo. What's up, beautiful people? What up, Mo? What up, Mo? We finna get it going tonight, man. bunch of heavy topics, man. We finna break down that Birth of a Nation. I hope y'all saw that. I hope y'all got out and saw Birth of a Nation. Because that brother Nate Parker put a lot of hard work in there. I hope y'all went out and saw that. If you haven't, go get your ticket right now and go see that movie. It's powerful. It's inspirational. We need it for our people. You dig? But right now I'm trying to let the room build up. Let all my beautiful people get in here. Let the family click in, join in. Don't forget to leave your comments. I know y'all see what I'm gonna be chopping it up about tonight. We're gonna get heavy tonight, man. I got my notes. I advise everybody who watching, go get a pen and a piece of paper. It's gonna get deep tonight. And I'm waiting on a beautiful Miss Cookie right now as we speak. She should be coming through the door immediately. But for y'all that don't know, you in here, your family. Hey, let's share this. Let's share this. Let's build the room up so we can have a beautiful discussion tonight, man. I know y'all trying to watch Empire. I'm gonna make sure that this beautiful build that we have with the family is done before y'all get caught up in your Empire. Cause tonight we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. So y'all please share that. Hit that share button. It's right there on your screen. Hit that share button. Invite the family in. Let's grow this audience. We can have a big boy discussion tonight. Just us, just our people, chopping up good game like we usually do. It's a Wednesday. We ain't doing nothing else. Game, man. But we got enough in here. Let me kick it off, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Mr. McGee show. It's your boy, Mr. McGee. Right now, my beautiful co-host, Miss Cookie, the beautiful Miss Cookie, she's on her way. She running a little late, but I couldn't wait, and we can't be late. You understand? So I'm gonna start it off by saying congratulations to that brother Colin Kaepernick. They giving that man a shot. It was time for them to play Kaepernick, and now he's starting. So I want to salute that good brother. I don't care if he go out there and throw 4 interceptions. We still should salute that brother for doing what he did, taking a stand when nobody else took a stand. Everybody else was scared to take a stand, and that brother took a stand. So I want to salute that good brother Colin Kaepernick, man. I want to salute him, man. He's a beautiful person that's really helping the community. He's trying to get us to take a stand. If you know the story of Nat Turner, then you know he's just telling Colin Kaepernick is just following in the footsteps of good black men that was tired of sitting down. So it's time to take a stand. So I want to start it off by saluting Colin Kaepernick, man. He's one of the pioneers in the athletic world. If he can go ahead and get it started, it'll be a ripple effect. You know what I mean? And we need that in the community. We need ripple effects. I keep saying that we need more movements than moments. All right. So I want to salute to y'all. I want everybody to share. I want y'all to not forget. You can call the show. The number is 615-649-7560. Remember, you can call the show, leave your input. Feel free to leave your comments, man, because we chopping it up. We're family. I told y'all, once y'all come in here to this podcast, we family. We ain't no more of that outsider. Ain't no more division. We all family in here. So let's chop up some good game, man. I'm gonna go and jump right into it, man. Let's go ahead and press 1 if you really seen the if you've seen the Birth of a Nation, which is the movie by the brother Nate Parker. Y'all hit that 1 because I went to see it and it's fire. I like it. A lot of stuff that brother couldn't touch on, but I definitely like that he did that because it's time. And the more interviews I watch on the brother, he said he dropped that movie for children, for kids. You know what I mean? For kids to have a good hero in our community who stood up, down, sitting on his ass and stood up. So I salute that brother Nate Parker, man. I do. He did a beautiful job with that movie. He's moving the people in a way and in a direction that we need to go. So, like, I look at the movie as for other movies because that story needed to be told. And now he's opening up the door for other stories to be told. You understand? I think the brother Tariq Nasheed, the one who does Hidden Colors, he's working on the Haitian Revolution film because if you really do your history, you would know about the Haitian Revolution, one of the toughest and one of the longest lasting revolution in the Western hemisphere. You did. It's shouts out to that, man. Jay Cook. Jay Cook said, let's talk about why these fuck ass cops always trying to lock and railroad a nigga. You know what I mean? Jake, because that's what they've been doing. That's the history of it. The history of the police, they started out as slave patrols. Slave patrols that end up catching Nat Turner, if you know what I mean. They started out, the police started out as slave patrols, which was your only job was to go catch a slave, go catch a black person. Ain't nothing changed. Look, y'all, I got my little sister in the building, the beautiful Miss Cookie. Better late than never.
Yeah.
You feel me?
This Nashville traffic.
Man, I guess. So what you been doing, Cookie? How was your day?
I've had a good day, a busy day, but a good day.
A busy day. So I'm chopping it up with the fam right now. We talking about the movie The Birth of a Nation. Have you had a chance to check it out?
I haven't, but I've been reading on some stuff.
What have you heard about the movie itself? Not Nate Parker, but the movie? Yeah, the Nat Turner story.
I've actually heard a lot of good things about it. I heard that it was good. One girl told me, it was a good movie, but it made her have an attitude, which most revolution movies or slavery movies would do that. So, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. I heard that it's really good and it's a must see, and that we need to see it. So yeah.
And that's what I think.
And I'm gonna go see it this weekend.
You got to. I went to see it last night, man. It's a beautiful movie. It was just me and my people. We were just the only ones in that thing.
You know what? That's what I keep hearing.
The only ones in that thing. But it was a Tuesday night, so I really wasn't tripping. I got the full effect, man. And like I said, it's a good movie. He did his thing. It was time for it. That movie, because I did a little research and they was trying to drop the movie in the 60s after this guy, after this white guy, he wrote a fictional book on the story of Nat Turner. Into that, man. Before I jump in, I'm gonna go deep today in history, y'all. So let's crank it up like this. So Nate Parker, he did the movie The Birth of a Nation, in which in the movie he tells the story of Nat Turner, a slave that set up a rebellion. He was a slave that was born in like 1800. He had an African mama, so he really came from the land and from the struggle. He had that rebellious spirit in him, just for the simple fact his mother was African. His mother came from the continent. So what he had was the spirit in him, and at the end of the day, he grew up. He was a preacher. He was going from plantation to plantation, reading the Bible, scriptures, and the whole nine. And during that, he picked up some good brothers, and they was like, you know what? We tired of being slaves. So as he did that, he ended up killing his slave masters, going to different plantations, killing different slave masters, getting slaves as he killing them, and he just kept moving through that until they finally caught him and they hung him. So that's just a brief synopsis of the Nat Turner, which is one of my heroes, y'all. So that's what I'm saying. Cookie, you got to stop me if I ramble today, man, because I really love his story. The farther I went back to learn my story, of course I came across his story, and it was fascinating. So
see, my thing, I'm not a TV watcher. I'm not a movie watcher. So I didn't know about Birth of a Nation until the day of the movie. I had heard small things about it, but again, I didn't know much about the movie being released. I didn't know who Nat Turner was. or any of that. I'm actually gonna go see the movie this weekend though. But I think that it's a good thing that a lot of people do know about him outside of this movie. It also shows like I've learned a lot within the last couple of days, even with the movie. I've learned a lot of things within the last couple of days. Nat Turner as well as Nate Parker. It's a lot of things going on behind that.
Yeah.
And I have a lot to say about that.
You do? We're gonna jump into it in a minute. We're gonna jump into it in a minute. All right, so matter of fact, y'all hit me up. Y'all hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about the movie. The people who saw it, people if you didn't, like I said, go get it, go support that. Everybody that's tuned in right now, hit that share button, and support your people, man. We're trying to do something positive, so please support your people. Cook, you got anything else before we just go heavy? Share button. Before we just go heavy. Before we go heavy into the Nate Parker and Nat Turner thing?
I don't.
Okay, so Cookie wants let me take this time right here, y'all. I got the Born Rich Club, you know what I mean? Born Rich Club shirt on. Y'all can get them. $15 for one. We do custom made. 25 for two. You feel me? So we got the Born Rich Club. Cookie had the purple one on. I had the black one. I had the white one on last week. We got the sweaters, the hoodies, everything custom made. Born Rich Club. Support your people, man. But anyway, Cookie want to jump into this Nate Parker. Let's jump into it, y'all. So Nate Parker.
He want to jump into this Nate Parker.
Absolutely. So Nate Parker was the writer and the director of Birth of a Nation, right? And it was sad. To me, I call it sabotage. It was sabotage. We heard a lot of bad press, old charges come back up. You feel me? So Cookie, let them know what kind of charges did does Nate Parker have on him? Previous charges.
Previous charges. Nate Parker has a. I'm actually going to read it to you. Nate Parker was him in 1999. He was acquitted of that rape charge in 1999. And it just resurfaced. Nobody has spoken on the rape of the young woman or lady until the last year.
Absolutely, but let me dig into that. So Nate Parker, he was on a wrestling team at Penn State University.
I was Penn State.
Yeah, he was at Penn State. He was a wrestler, and he had a friend. They were wrestlers, right? So it was a Caucasian female who brought up these charges, which were found to be not true. He was acquitted of the charge, but anyway, she brought up the charges. I actually read the court transcripts, and it's pretty muddy. Look, this is how I know that the evidence couldn't have even halfway been there, because anytime a black man is accused of a white woman, it usually don't end so well for that man. You know what I'm saying? So for it to even end like that, lets you know that the evidence couldn't even been halfway right. So what he did is when I read the court transcripts, she was saying that she was unconscious at one moment, but then was conscious at the next moment. And I'm not an advocate for rape at all, y'all. Any man who disrespects a female in any kind of way should be punished. I just want to set that out the way. But I do want to say that how in America we can live by the justice system. Like we'll take Andrew Zimmerman, for example. George Zimmerman, my bad. George Zimmerman, for example, right? So when he killed Trayvon, and black people was like, man, we don't care about that. He need to be locked up. They was like, no. He went through the legal system and was acquitted. So I just think it's kind of weird when the brother Nate Parker is ready to put out his movie and he was acquitted. These old charges come back up, and then you got people who will say Just because, and just because he was acquitted doesn't mean that he didn't do it or he shouldn't go to jail. And we're not saying that, but he went through due process at the end of the day. And then plus we know when you have that kind of mix, we already know stuff can get murky. Period.
And another thing is, one thing that I've been hearing a lot of is rape is rape, and this is true. But also, you got to look at everything. You got to look at all the litigations. You got to look at all of it. And I'm really glad that his transcript surfaced. Way we could see more about what happened. I'm just shocked that it only came out this year, because had that come out 3 or 4 years ago when he was in several different movies, then it would be different. I would probably feel a different way about it. But again, I'm not biased. I don't really watch movies and stuff, so I didn't even know who the heck the man was until recently. But the first thing I heard was that he had raped somebody. I was like, dang, that's messed up. But as I started learning more, I'm like, oh, but did he really rape her though? That, and I'm not sugarcoating the offense, but did he really do it? Because he may not have done it. I don't think he did it, or I don't know. I really don't know all of the details. But like he said, some of that stuff can get real murky.
Exactly. I mean, the charge has been there because it happened. What was the timeline on that? When was he?
1999.
He was acquitted in 99, and then he'd been in The Great Debaters. He's been in several nice movies, man. And I just think the timing is weird because the timing is we want to bring up these charges when he's shooting a movie on revolution and rebellion. You understand what I'm saying? And I know, like, the powers that be don't want a movie like that to come out. Anyway, like, we all know that. We know that stories of, if it's a slave movie and that man ain't docile and weak and yes a mouser and like Chicken George or the Fiddler from the Roots, if it ain't Roots, they don't want you to see it. Give them a hard time. But man, listen, that man persevered and that man went broke and put his all in this movie. So y'all gotta go support it. I'm messing with it. I like the story anyway, but I'm definitely gonna go mess with the movie. And I don't care that y'all tried that. I said y'all, but I don't care that people tried to assassinate his character. You should look at the timing of that and be like, that's crazy. What you got, Cook?
I think it's crazy, but I don't know. I think we're way too hard on people, especially when we don't know the entire story. And that's not even just with that. That's with several. I think about everything. I basically think about everything that goes on or how it could play out.
Yeah. I'm telling you, hey, I just put the call-in number. Laura Sims just put the call-in number in the chat, y'all. The call-in number is 615-649-7560. 649-7560. Area code 615. Y'all make sure y'all call in, man. We touching on the Nate Parker and the birth of a nation. We breaking all that down. Crazy about the whole Nate Parker thing is, to me, it's like I see like feminist groups, right? I see feminist groups, black feminist groups. I call some of them black groups that are really going hard on a brother. And the only thing that disturbs me about that is when I read one article where this black sister was just going hard on him. Like, he's a rapist. I'm never going to see it. And she has a lot of followers. And see the movie, I could never support this rapist. And then I read another article that a white lady wrote, and people were calling her racist, but then she threw up the black girl for the shield and was like, look, I'm not racist because this black girl said you know what I'm saying? He's a rapist. So I just don't like the fact that that when we want to do something positive and make a story about rebellion and revolt, then it's easy for the powers that be to just put a black face in front of it and fall back and be like, you see?
My thing is, like, the same people that are against him are all for Chris Brown. Chris Brown beat the shit out of girl. But we still go in, we buy his CDs, we listen to him, we defend him. He beat the hell out that girl. And not only did he beat the hell out that girl, he was verbally abusive and mentally abusive to Karuchi. So with that said, how you a feminist, right? Feminist. We ain't know Nate Parker like that. So we're not gonna support him. But Chris Brown can sing and dance all the way across the goddamn stage, but beat her, or maybe she did something to deserve it. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying they make excuses.
They make excuses, and I think that's a bunch of bullshit. Because you support who you want to support. Just say you don't want to support it. I'd rather you just say, you know what? I ain't trying to support the movie. I don't want to support him. Don't try to say it's because he raped somebody. He was acquitted of that rape. And were you there? Yeah. Just like we weren't there when Chris Brown beat the hell out the girl, but we seen the pictures of Rihanna's face.
Yes, we did.
And we support Chris Brown. We still listen to him. Chris Brown has been in the news a lot of times. Now the last situation with the white girl, yeah, that was phony.
Yeah,
but
that was phony.
Still, he's been in the news numerous times. And he always comes with the same excuse about how he grew up with an abusive stepfather, different things like that. So don't support one person and then not support the other one. To me, we decide on what we want to do when we want to do it. So like with me, and I know that I ruffle a lot of feathers with rape and things, but it's some things that I haven't shared that have happened to me in my past, and I don't really discuss those things. But I know what no means. I know when I say no, I mean it, and I also know when I say yes, I mean it. After reading some of what old girl said, I mean, she gave him consensual head.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between
right.
I agreed to give him head, but I ain't want to give him none. Come on, what dude?
Yeah, and that was one of the discrepancies that was in the court documents, and the jury threw that out. So
right.
We already know what that was, man. That's the powers that be. Definitely don't want us people to wake up and listen to a story about rebellion and revolt and standing up. What we need to do, I advise all y'all to, if you know what you can do right now today, go to YouTube and Google the story of Nat Turner. Because there's some grown people out here who don't even know the story. So Google Nat Turner. See, don't that inspire you? Your soul, man. I'm trying to tell you something, man. That should do something really to your soul, man. And
I know another thing about Nate Parker, that he's married to a white woman.
Absolutely.
And I feel like his movie was sabotaged for the rape case because of the rebellion that he speaks on, and because he's married to a white woman. And we just had this conversation last week. But for the last week and a half, I have seen numerous stories that I did not know that interracial dating Black women as much as it does.
Yes, it do.
I don't give a damn. Man dating a white woman. My problem with the Black man dating a white woman is when he bashes the Black woman to say why he dates a white woman. Like, if you want a white woman, just say that's what the hell I want. I'm attracted to white women. Okay, I don't give a shit. Probably don't look like you anyway. But when you come with, well, Black women have attitude. Yeah, they too independent. Yeah, they don't want to suck dick. There's so many different things that we don't want to do. So that's why you don't want to be with a bullshit. I think you a self-hating asshole. And since you are a self-hating asshole, you decided that I want to be with a white woman. She makes me feel better about myself. I don't give a damn about you dating a white woman. But I realize that a lot of my sisters do care. But again, like I said, I'm not offended by that. Now, one thing that I seen on the Breakfast Club, is that Nate Parker spoke on his wife and how she allowed him to quit his job to finish his project.
Yeah.
There's a lot about her and her character on what she did. Why do I commend her? Because she a white woman that decided to do a movie on a black rebellion.
She had to feel the struggle some kind of way.
She had
you know what I'm saying? She had to feel the struggle and be ready for the backlash and the whole night.
And all of that. So I really do on still being there, because one thing I will say, it ain't a lot of white women like that. A lot of women that will have your back, especially with something like that, because he is getting a lot of backlash.
Absolutely. It was gonna come anyway.
Right. So I commend her on standing up and being backbone for him. And that's just on women. Like I said, I don't really care anything about the fact that it's another race with a black man, as long as mine ain't with nobody else.
Yeah, because that ruffled some feathers last week on last week's show, right?
I think that's what else sabotaged his movie and the premiere, because nobody knew he was married to a white woman until he went to the premiere. Or not many, I'm going to say not many knew that he was married to a white woman until he went to the premiere.
Ooh, so I got this question. So if he was found acquitted of the rape, I got this question. Do y'all think women, period, who file fake rape to the police, do y'all think they should be charged?
Absolutely.
So too. I think if a woman is doing that out of spite and knowing good and well it's not the truth, they should have charges brought against them. Because there's a lot of women out here that's doing that. You spoke on the Chris Brown thing, and we speak on other cases. You can talk about Black Wall Street. All of that started because a white woman said a black guy attacked her in the elevator.
And that goes all the way back to Emmett Till.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we've lost a lot of brothers in the 60s, the 50s, the 40s.
We still losing them.
Right.
We still losing
with that same tactic. But I think all women, if that's what you're gonna say, first of all, don't go anywhere alone with a person that you don't feel comfortable with. I never go anywhere by myself with somebody that I do not feel comfortable with. And that stems back to certain things from back when I was younger. But I'm not gonna say that I was raped and falsely accused somebody of doing something to me that didn't do it. I think that women should be women should be
Let me see.
Excuse me. I think that people should be sent to jail. Women should be sent to jail because you are ruining people's lives. I seen a story, and I can't remember the name of the man, but he was in jail for a long time, over 20 years, for a rape that he did not do, and he was exonerated. But that's 20 years of that man's life. He was 18 or 19 when he went to jail. That's 20 years of that man's life that was lost to the criminal justice system, and then they found out who the person was after. And it's like, well, why y'all didn't, do what y'all needed to do then? And I think it's, again, a bunch of bullshit.
Man, for real, and it is. That's all it is. It's just a bunch of bull. But I want to take this time out to tell everybody to go ahead and share this. Let's get people coming in the conversation. Feel free to leave a comment. And we will read your comment on air. Feel free to call the phone number. The phone number is 615-649-7560. Y'all call in, call your people up. Let us know what you think about this whole Nate Parker Birth of a Nation movie, the sabotage that's going on, the distractions that they want to do. They're trying to get our people not to come and see this movie. They didn't want this movie to happen. Period. So now that it's out, now the next step is, how about we try to get people not to see it? You know what I mean? Let's just go ahead and sabotage it, and let's bring up these old charges from 1999 that we ain't never brought up before now, so we can sabotage this man's career and sabotage the moment and the movement. And I said this earlier in the show, y'all. Now we have a chance to keep doing rebellion movies, keep doing stories on revolt. We don't have to do the Roots movies and be the Fiddler. We don't have to be the Django and all that. We don't need that. That's another thing I like about this movie too, Cook. Now, I hate to spoiler alert, but didn't have a white savior. You know what I mean? It didn't. Like a lot of those slave movies you watch, it takes the good old white man or the good old white woman to come and save him. Like he couldn't have did it by himself. Now this dude started out with four good brothers, and they went and handled some business, man. And another thing I like about it, my Christian, hey, my Christian people gonna love this. He was a reverend. Yeah, Nat Turner. Like, okay, so the story of Nat Turner. Nat Turner was a reverend, and his slave master wanted him to go from plantation to plantation, preaching to the other slaves. But he's so fire with it, Cookie. He always thought he was reading the Old Testament too. So I know some of y'all Christians probably don't believe in the Old Testament or whatever, but he was reading the Old Testament, listening to the war stories of Jesus and his people. So he thought he was like he thought he was Moses. Actually, this is documented. He thought he was Moses.
And he was supposed to lead.
He was supposed to lead his people out of slavery. It was so cold, Cookie. He would go to them plantations and he would talk in code. He started talking through song, singing them songs. Our people. We rhythmic people. You feel me? We love that rhythm. So he getting them hype. He's singing them songs and twisting them words. And he was twisting them words, man, and had everybody ready to move. And then he would do it through prayers. He was going through prayers and saying them secret messages. He talked in code the whole time, and plus he looked at the Bible different.
Precious said Nat Turner was inspired through
Nat Turner
was inspired through the Haitian rebellion of the French as well.
Absolutely, and I keep talking about that, Precious. I keep talking about the Haitian Revolution, man. That I think Tariq Nasheed, the same brother who does Hidden Colors, he's working on that right now. That is a movie we have to make sure we get out. That's another story that we need to teach our kids. Teach your kids about Nat Turner. Teach your kids about the Haitian Revolution and the Haitian Rebellion. Don't teach your kids about when we were just weak slaves, man, because a lot of men back in them days felt like I am a slave. I can never truly become a man until I get this noose off my neck. You understand what I'm saying, Cookie? And that's how I feel now. Black people should kind of feel like that now. We're never gonna get this noose off our neck until we can come together and move as a unit. Situation, you feel me? I am definitely not condoning going out and killing white people. That's stupid. You're gonna die. You're gonna die, and you're gonna go to jail. That's stupid. But it still should be. You should have the mind. I mean, the spirit of Nat Turner. You see what I'm saying? If you read that Bible and you like, man, you know what? It's telling me to get this foot off my neck. You are great. You're great. That's what I want my black people to know. You're great. And that's what Nat Turner took from the Bible.
And King Kangaroo, he said people got to learn it and care first. And that's one thing that I'm realizing, because I'm in several groups and people say, I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it because I don't want to see another slave movie. And it's not just another slave movie.
Yeah,
people got to understand that, we've seen numerous slave movies out there. We've seen so much, but this one right here is different.
It is.
And people have to understand, you're right, they got to want to care. you gotta change your attitude because again, it's not a slave movie. It's a rebellion movie.
It is. I mean, there's some slave stuff in there that'll make you sick. I mean, but it's just the time. It's just the days of the time. But like they always say, man, you learn to eat the fish and throw away the bones, right? Me knowing what I know about Nat Turner, it was a lot of stuff he could have showed. A lot of stuff he could have done better and been more precise on. But at the end of the day, I know we live in a system of white supremacy, right? And it's only about four or five families who run the whole media and movies. And we already know the Jewish people got that. The Jews got that on lock. So he cannot get out really what I wanted to see because I know the real story. I know about how he threw babies in the fireplace. Women and children. He said Nat Turner had a quote that said, "If I don't kill this baby is gonna grow up to oppress my son." Right? So he and that was his reasoning. And so I know Fox bought the film for $17 million.
Yeah, you so did say that.
So if Fox bought if he had to sell the film for $17 million, man, when you pay $17 million, you want to put your spin on it. Absolutely. So nothing's wrong with that. I can't be mad at my boy for taking that. Y'all need to check out my costume video. We got you, Athena. We got you, Athena.
Hey, Athena.
But man, at the end of the day, look, Fox bought the movie and he could not tell the full-blown story of Nat Turner, but it's a good start. And if you really a person that does research, it'll get you up and get you going on your research and teach your kids about Nat Turner. Matter of fact, take your kids to see this movie. It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. I didn't take my 13-year-old, but I think I'm gonna take my 13-year-old to see it. It ain't that bad. It ain't gross like I thought it was gonna be gross. But then when I listened to the interview on Nate Parker, he said he made the movie so kids can have a hero. It's a hero piece. You know what I mean? But go ahead, Cook. You got anything to say about Nate Parker or anything? Let me read this comment right now. Burns. If I beat you with a metal pipe, then I switch it up to a plastic pipe. I still beat you with a pipe. Slave movie is a slave movie no matter how you put it. I understand that, Andros, but you got to be willing to look at the movie. It's something that you haven't seen before, number one. And number two is you have to think about the story. Even if you don't watch the movie, Andros, I can't tell you to go watch the movie. Even if you don't go watch the movie, do some research on it. Do some research on Nat Turner. I don't know if you got kids or not, brother, but tell your kids about it. To make sure it's a slave rebellion movie. Thank you. Thank you. That's what it is, Mo. That's exactly what it is, Mo. It's a slave rebellion movie. At the end of the day, it's going to have its goods and it's going to have its real goods. Unlike anything you ever seen. Because none of them, once you really do the past, it wasn't successful. I mean, I wish it could have been successful. I wish it could have been a successful slave revolt. But, like I know if you really a history buff like I am, then it wasn't. It wasn't successful, but it was one of the most successful ones we ever had. So how can you blame that man for wanting to be free? How can you not want to go hear his stories? We listen to everybody else's stories. If they came out with a Harriet Tubman movie, we'll flock to the movies to see it. But let me take this call. Mr. McGee Show, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, Ray?
What up, Joe?
Not like you saying, man. It's about getting out there and learning shit, man. And everybody that keeps saying that, they don't want to see another slave movie or whatever. How many X-Men y'all want to see? How many of the Batman Superman y'all want to see? How many of these whack ass man, it's like y'all have seen every other story 17 times, but why y'all ain't gonna support another black man on top of the fact that he's selling it on the
Absolutely.
Like you saying, us being docile and being beat down or whatever. Man, everybody focus on the reason to not support other black people so quick, and it's so crazy for them to same folks popping out. We got to come together. We got to come together.
Man, exactly. What you saying is so true, man. We gotta stop trying to find out the negative and look for the positives. Black man walking down. Man, when you see a black man walking down the street, let's don't look at him and say, "Boy, he look like he might do something." No, let's say, "Man, look at it. Look at my brother over there."
Brother. That's all I'm saying, man. If and somebody get that feeling or whatever, they get under my skin, man. Because it's just like I said, man. Y'all words not support this, man, but y'all going, y'all give y'all money away to stupid shit every week.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
They're frustrated, man. I just feel like I'm sick of folks doing this. Especially the black people, man. It's just crazy, man.
Yeah. Man, I appreciate your call, Joe, man. We gonna link up, my brother. Thanks for the support, man, and thanks for the call, brother.
Andros, we're not answering that question.
I'm gonna say it's enough. I'm gonna say it's enough.
We're not gonna answer that question. You should go watch the movie.
Andros, I'm gonna say it's enough. It's enough. It's enough it was enough to make me say, okay, I got the point across. Because at the end of the day, you got to get the point across, man. Y'all go do your research on Nat Turner, man. And on that, though, I did write a little history time. So I ain't gonna bore y'all too long with my history.
Yeah,
but
we need to hear it.
Mo, I see you, Mo. Not enough, man. But we ain't trying to spoil it. But listen, man. At the end of the day. Damn, what was I finna read, man? I had a good little stat I've been working on.
Well, if you heard two, Andros, then what you asked the question for?
Man, but listen, man.
You gotta go watch the movie.
And that's what I forgot what I was finna say. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. When you do your research on Nat Turner, know this, y'all. Please remember this and write this down. The Confessions of Nat Turner by William Styron. That book came out in the 1960s. That is a fake. That is a fictional book that was written in the 60s. And now people think that's true, and that's the gospel. That is not true. He played Nat Turner as a homosexual, and he said he was unbalanced, which in the 60s meant retarded. And they said he liked little white boys, and so do not mess with that.
And that goes right back to that book breaking that we talked about a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, that's propaganda. Y'all don't fuck with that. The Confessions of Nat Turner by William Styron. That is propaganda. And I know if you Google it, that's one of the first things that's gonna pop up. Skip over that because that's propaganda and that's not true. I did have to get that out the way because I did some research. I Googled it and that popped up and I had to do some research. So y'all do not mess with that. If you really do your research on Nat Turner, you'll find it. What King Kangaroo say?
Okay, Andros, by that happening, what did it help us out? Also, by you asking that question, is that coming out of anger or an answer for a resolve?
Oh, okay. He said he heard it too. He heard. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not. But Andros, you know, like I know, Andros, we're in a system of white supremacy, man. Are they really gonna let the black guy get on TV and just kill up a bunch of white women and children? Let's just be real with ourselves, y'all. We got to be honest. We have to be honest with the system we're living in. The same system. What they gonna do you know when this story came out, Andros? This happened in like 1831? Yeah, 1831. This happened in like 1831. His story didn't come back out until like the 40s.
That's almost
like, do y'all know we've been so we've been back then in a system of white supremacy.
Well,
they're not gonna let this man's stories come out because that man's story it was empowering. That's what I want to tell y'all now, man. Listen, man, the powers that be and the people and the white supremacists, they did not want this story to get out. Period. This should be an underground story. Cookie is in her 20s and told me she never heard the story of Nat Turner.
I'm so young.
Exactly. You know how crazy that is to me? I ain't gonna lie, I'm in my 30s. It took me to be damn near 30 before I learned this story. How powerful this story is, how powerful this story would be, man, if people would just have the spirit of Nat Turner. They don't want y'all to know that. They don't want us to know that, how powerful we could be. That's why they suppress this information.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, man, what we have to do is get the spirit of Nat Turner in me, in us. And we have to move together as a unit. You have to find some reason to where you have to find some reason to where you can uplift your people and make them want to join with you.
Right.
He was a master organizer. He was just like Malcolm and Martin.
I was gonna say that.
Man, for real. When he read that book and when he went to those plantations, because he would go to plantations, kill the slave owners, kill everybody in the big house, in the big house, and then go out to the plantation and say, man, everybody, your master, everybody in that house is dead. What y'all want to do? Feel me? He just go, what you gonna do, Cook? And he gonna hit you with some good Bible verses. We are out of there. They holler out, pew. For real. They said, pew, it's time to go, man.
Ray, I don't know how Rayon said, that's why we need to buy some land and start our own government.
And that's it. I mean, that's the eventual plan. It's gonna take steps and steps and baby steps, and you have to shake some of these people up and smack some of these people and people out the circle and keep pushing without some of them. But exactly, like, I mean, now this is another thing I learned today. Nat Turner had a plan. He was pretty much on the same thing you had, Rayon. He just wasn't no dumb slave. That's another thing. He was educated in a time where it was illegal for blacks to be educated, right? So he was not dumb. They taught him the Bible. The first book he learned how to read was the Bible. So I don't know who that is, but the first book he learned how to read was the Bible. So he learned how to read at an early age, and he was not stupid. But I mean, that's the point he had. He was like, he had learned from his African mother and her ancestors that it was time for them to not only be free, but be free and have our own country, our own nation inside of America. You see what I'm saying? Have our own government and the whole nine. But I don't know, man. White supremacy did a hell of a job of separating us, y'all. Us, it's up to people like me and up to people like you to get us to come back together. Period. We gotta quit being so separate and just get it in. Each other and love and trust each other and get it in. Ain't that right, Cook?
Yep.
And that's it, man. But another thing I want to say, I'm gonna close it out though, y'all. It's been a hell of an hour. I thank y'all for tuning in with us. But go. Matter of fact, share this. Hit that share button right now. Everybody hit that share button. We got 21 people in here. We live. Hit the share button. A little late today, but that's all good. That's still my sis. She had shit like going on, big things popping. So y'all hit that share button. Hey, don't forget to go see that movie. Cookie, what day you going to see it?
Sunday.
Hopefully Sunday.
It's homecoming week, so I'll probably be recovering. I'm trying to go see it.
You coming in Saturday, right? Saturday for the show?
What?
Saturday for the show. Saturday, 7 p.m. Homecoming tonight. Cookie, will you be here? Boom.
That's up for discussion.
Okay, so maybe Cookie might be out twerking something for homecoming, doing her thing. You gonna be doing her thing.
I don't twerk.
You don't twerk. You been dating? You got a date for homecoming? Huh?
No.
You don't? What you doing homecoming? Hanging out with the homegirls? Okay, homegirls.
tailgating.
Boom. So catch Cookie out. I'll catch Cookie out all day Saturday, homecoming weekend. Catch Cookie out all homecoming weekend, starting tomorrow, right? You turn up, okay, Friday.
I'll be at the shop until 6 p.m. If any ladies need their lashes and brows done, I'll be there until 8:30 tomorrow if you need your lashes and brows done. I will be closed. I will not be in the building. I will not answer the phone. I'm on a mini one-day vacation to celebrate Tennessee State University, which is my alum.
Till Jesus said she lying. For real. She gonna be out there. Pop that. Pop. Gonna be shaking it, man. But y'all care what's your IG, Cookie? Y'all follow her live on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Cookie_kisses. And that's Cookie with a K.
Y'all follow her live on Instagram. She gonna keep you updated to all the homecoming. I might get out a little bit though. I gotta make sure I come and see y'all beautiful faces on Saturday. It's 7 p.m. I might get out to the parade or maybe a day party or something. I don't know. I ain't gonna raise no hell, but on Instagram at Born Rich Boopy. That's Born Rich BOOPY. You under dig? And hey, I appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Y'all don't understand how grateful we are that y'all really put up with us, our nonsense for an hour out your life. And we are so thankful. I want to take this time to let y'all know. Hey, next week I'm tripping. Next show I'm gonna have some shirts laid out so I can really give you that. But y'all support this Born Rich Club t-shirts, custom made, any color you want. I got the red with the black, I got the white with the black, I got the pink with the black, I got V-necks, hoodies, zip up jackets, everything, man. Get up in my messenger or hit Cookie up on Messenger. If your messenger ain't working right, you can just send us a message on the page. But either way, find us and get up with us about these shirts. We're trying to do it big, y'all. The movement don't start unless we have movers, and y'all are the support system, the backbone, and we are the movers. You understand? So what else you want to promote, sister?
Spread love. Nah, seriously, I'm still doing spread love. Telling you, just tell your people you love them when you part ways, when you talk to them. You can just text them. You ain't even got to talk to them. You don't know how well you will brighten up somebody's day by just texting them and saying, you know what, I love you and I appreciate you. So continue to spread love to your people. And that's it.
Man, there you have it, man. Hey, y'all make sure that y'all hit the GoFundMe page on my Facebook. Please, we're trying to get new material. We're trying to get new equipment, so we can do it big boy style. You know what I mean? A wider camera, the whole nine. I'm gonna tag y'all in the YouTube version of this. I'm gonna do some mean editing of this. I'm gonna make it a YouTube version. I'm gonna chop it down, condense it, put some videos and some good editing in it. So don't be mad. Hit me up. Just hit me up if you don't like me tagging you, because I'm gonna be tagging our people. We're a family. I'm gonna tag family. If you don't like that, let me know. And I guess that's it, y'all. Y'all hit me up for these t-shirts, man. These t-shirts ain't a game, dude. Born Rich Club, man. Born Rich Club. I was born rich with charisma, the motivation, the work ethic, and the hustle. You dig? So if you born rich like I was born rich with all of that, then y'all make sure you hit us up. If you ain't told nobody you love them, tell them. And if ain't nobody told you they love you, I love you.
We love you.
Salute. We out. Boom. Boom. That was all right, but we didn't get the prep like I wanted to though. He was like post. I'm like, no, the word is prep. No, I thought you was finishing my sentence. I said we didn't get you said post. I'm like, no, the word is prep. We didn't get today. They gotta be lows. And he been liking.
Just ignorant. That's why I was laughing. Okay, so
somebody said, damn, low, stop.
I know we didn't.
We got 294.
Did we?
Mm-hmm. I ain't no sure. I had so much notes, but I didn't want to bore people, man. I'm happy you came though, cuz. I don't know. I just kind of felt like I don't know if I was boring people because the views was going up, but I was just like, damn, am I bored?
24 hours.
Am I boring people? I just kind of felt like I was bored. I didn't want to make the people bored. You feel me? I know we didn't hit a lot of topics.
24 hours I haven't been smoking cigarettes.
I know we didn't hit a lot of topics.
You need to. He needs to do. You need to.
No, that little fucking app. I need something harder than that.
I saw call. I mean,
I might need a picture of my lungs or something. I mean, I need some harsh. Anyway, I heard it. I might need some harsh because I done tried everything else, man. That fucking app ain't gonna help me. I gotta fast. You know when I did the best cookie? When I fast.
Well, you need to fast. We need to fast.
When I didn't eat, I didn't eat, I didn't drink.
I'm not gonna be able to fast for sure.
Right.
I'm not gonna be able to fast.
Nah, I did 3 days. I didn't eat. I didn't eat. I didn't smoke. Well, I smoked, but I noticed my cigarette intake went all the way down. I went the longest that I ever went.
What's wrong, Laura?
I went like 19 hours.
I'm gonna be kicking it for homecoming.
I'm gonna be out. Hey, where my water at? Y'all know my water.
No, it's still in there.
What the gallon is yours?
Both there.
Man,
What's yours?
How much are the t-shirts?
15, 2 for 25.
How you got them different colors?
Yeah, what color you want?
I hope you get one.
You give me 12.
Nah, I just get one for free, nigga. What you talking about? Nigga, I done gave you for free.
I know, I gotta get my brother. I keep on
When they gonna be here?
Special orders. I think I'm gonna just.
I'll buy one later, though.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just order.
They gonna want them. I wish we had them for this
really
weekend.
just coming up with you. I really want to sit down. We really got to sit down and see what to invest into. When you get a chance, we have to.
I'm sorry.
Because we need to know what color. Because I bought a whole thing of white. I let my homie got it, but I think I can take it back.
I was gonna say we should start out. I feel like we should start out with one color.
I didn't white. Not purple, the black. Black or white. Black and white always still. Black t-shirt.
A black shirt with the white letters. Yeah, I just cut it out.
That's right here.
That's why you in here. What's the
about to say in here? I know about it. Brought me here. I got King Bill.
That shit sound like an army.
You